Hello guys, my name is Lucas. I'm the programmer and creator of the engine called by me the LarX. So I'm here in the LarX editor and I'm going to show you some functions of my engine. So this is my editor. I'm planning to make it full screen, but currently I'm on this kinda small viewport. So I'm going to show you the keyframe animation system. For that I'm going to create an actor. On here add actor and select it, and it's black, so let's make some lights. When I add a light from Sunburn, I use Sunburn from Synapse Gaming. I bought a pro license. It's a pretty nice engine. I like it. So let's go. On my editor, it's represented. The light is represented by a sphere. This sphere here. And just explain before I see this error that might occur. Every object for making things faster and light. Sunburn has objects that doesn't have materials on their X or FBX file that you load on XNA. They will be loaded with the same effect that the others that don't have a material. So you see, this both objects has a green color. If I change to rotation, they both change color. Wow, this is really strange, but it's just because they share the same effect. But this is easily fixed using, if you want to make an object different from others, you can go here in subactors and use remap effect. I'm not using this on this scale, but this, and then we remap the effect and makes everything nice. So the LarX, the editor uses picking. This is color picking by color. Every object has its own pick color, its unique pick color. Then I use a custom shader that I made for rendering everything. So if I press O, I can see the picking map. It's rendered with a little alpha of 100. So, but it's something like that. This color is 001, but I render it as green because it's easier to see. But every object has its own color, and when I click it tests where the mouse position is and gets the pixel that I'm currently in. This is very precise, even preciser than the triangle picking. Even if I test here, oh, look. If I click here, look, I'm clicking, and nothing happens. But exactly on the pixel, huh, click it, select it. This is very precise, and I like it very much, even than triangle. The only problem with this is you can select objects that are smaller than a pixel, but you won't want to select objects smaller than a pixel. And this is it. I'm gonna turn off the picking. I'm gonna turn on the manipulator map. It's separated by the object picking and manipulator picking. Just the manipulators currently doesn't have nothing in the points. So if I press 1, 2, 3, on the keyboard it will change the manipulation mode, and there's no difference from scale to translation currently, but I use the pick map to see. But let's do it. I'm gonna clone this cube. I just hold and press shift, cloned. I'm gonna make this bigger. On the light, gonna set the intensity to 0.5 or 0.5. Turn off the grid. Turn off the grid. Just press G on the keyboard. Perfect. The ground. I'm gonna clone it. Remap the effect. Remap it. Choose color 101. Okay, perfect. So select the cube, then just make an ambient light here. Perfect. Third of free. Perfect. Good scene. Going to click on the cube, set it to 0, just like in 3ds Max. Set a key. Configure, set max frames to 100. You can set min and max, it's pretty nice. So go to 100, set a key. The same key is on 100 and 0. It's because it's a loop animation. So loop animations must have the first and last frame equal. So I'm going to the 50 frame. I'm gonna put it up, scale it a little bit, and set a key. So we can test already. If I move here on the scroll, I can see. You can see that the manipulator doesn't move. It stays stopped there. This is because the engine only updates if the mouse is inside the viewport. So if the mouse is inside, it goes. If the mouse is outside, it's not. But the engine draws. You can see the frame rate is still updating without the engine to update. This is used because if I type something here, the camera would move and everything will be bad, and it's better this way. So I can test I'm gonna put the object to play here on the ending and the line play. And I'm gonna press P on the keyboard, so I'm gonna go to play mode. Perfect. I can add more frames if I want to. Just put here something, I don't know. Works pretty smooth. I can make it play backward. I think it should work, but I don't remember. No, not working currently, but I'm gonna fix it. I can change it to non-interpolated animation, so it will be like frame by frame animation, but it have to turn on play. But there's only 4 frames, so it will teletransport. So turn on it again. I can set to not apply position. Oops. So this is useful because I can save. You can see here the save and load button. This is useful because I can make like a door rotating 90 degrees and save this file and loading another door. But if it applied position, the door will be in the same place as the other door, and this will be a problem. And this is not right. Currently, the only way to delete frames is going here and adding the drawing frames. I'm gonna remove the last 2 ones. And I'm gonna make it speedy. Go speedy. Oh, looks like a heart. I can set to stop after ending. Stop it. Got to frame 164. If it gets to the last frame, it stops. Just stops. Okay, next thing. You may think it sometimes picking would be picking up. Making these animations would be neutral. But look at what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna turn off this directional light. Only the ambient light was on. Gonna make a point light. Add light, sunburn point light. If I press E on the keyboard, it toggles the component where the actors were selecting. It toggles something on the actor. So on the light, if I press E on the keyboard, it changes to see the max distance. So I'm gonna scale it, and the max distance is greater. This light I'm gonna make it red. I'm gonna turn on shadow. Make shadow primer bias 2, secondary 0.4. Shadow type I'm gonna turn on to all objects. So and intensity 0.5. So okay. Now I'm gonna make an array. This is an useful tool that I did. Just turn off the bounding sphere. So okay. Tools, array, preview. I'm gonna turn 5 here. And Z. Perfect. I can make more, but this is not my idea. I'm gonna just show you. And this can make a lot of lights. Okay, I just want five of them. Perfect, 5 lights. I want one blue. No, green, but one green, one blue, one I don't know what this color will give. Yellow, one yellow. Gonna make a circle, a circle with them. This will be one here. I guess this is cyan color. Another cyan color. Right, go. Too much light. Gonna get some out. Okay, 4 lights is what I need, and I didn't say that, but every object on the LarX editor can be animated. Anything, lights, cameras, anything that has a position here can be animated. Even this light that doesn't, the position doesn't matter. You can animate. So I'm gonna make a crazy scene here. I go frame 100. I'm gonna be here. Set a key. It will be here. Set a key. On frame 400, I want it to be on the start position. So ah, easy. We're gonna copy the first frame, copy key, last frame, paste key. Okay, paste isn't working now, but okay, after I'll test it. I have the light selected, but this light has an actor. So then I get hold here, the selected component that is the light, the object that is the light too, selected actor that is the actor we're holding. This I can turn on the animation. And it animates. And I can turn on animation of wall and look at crazy scene. Oh, So this is it for this video. The next I'm gonna show the vegetation system. I can show it here too. Let me add. Here on vegetation modifiers, I have modifiers, wind, currently only wind, and trees. I have simple trees that doesn't have movement, and animated trees. This is a tree, a very bad one I made in 3ds Max. It has some bones here, and the engine animates it, so I can make here. Let me do the same I did last time. Here, gonna make this bigger and bigger and bigger. It's good this way. Gonna turn off some lights because this is going too bright. Okay, zero lights, perfect. Turn on just the directional light for currently, and let's do it. I'm gonna make an array of trees. Now, first of all, I'm gonna show you the wind. Vegetation modifiers wind. Look, the strength is a little high. It will apply by its direction. So I can modify here. We're gonna press 2. Oh, look, the direction of the wind is where the tree will go. You see this? I can press 5. Oh, look. I'm gonna take it a little lower, so the wind can have a max distance, for example 5. So look, when the tree gets off the distance, it stops. See, it just stops. And the tree, I'm gonna take it to 25, and the lose strength distance, I can make it 50. If out of the lose strength, it will lose a bit of the strength. Okay, the strength is getting lower until it gets to 0. No wind. I'm gonna make this lose strength 0 just to. I can set the animation speed, how much will be perturbed, how much time will perturb. Everything works pretty nice in wind. You can make something like 50 and perturb bar to 1. Then the tree will get. Oops. Got a pretty freaky. So now that let's make an array of trees. Choose array 5, 5, 5. Now this will be insane. 3, 3, 3. Just want to see one thing. 3. Cool. 27 trees. Perfect. Oops. X. No, too much. Z and Y. Oh, looks pretty nice. The fact only the trees that are on the winds of winds area on the wind's max distance applies. I can even move it here and make it apply to more trees. And I can even animate it, putting frame 0, frame 400. Then I'm gonna select its actor. I just want to think. Yes. Any. Okay. Play. Let's see if it works. Works pretty nice, affecting all the trees. Hmm. And everything here can be serialized. If I click File Save here, I can save this file, or I can even merge another file. So I can make a separate scenes and join everything together. And this was the first part. I'm gonna show more things like animated actors, other types of cameras. What even here? Let's go. Oh, instead of dividing, I can make a target camera. Where's the fucking camera? Because it appears on position 0, 0, and I really don't know what this is. Oh, I'm on play mode. Oh no. Now after I show it, I guess it's messing up with visibility. Next time I'll show you and we can see rotated cameras.